The people on this planet this year will spend over $1 trillion on things military. 30,000 children died yesterday of preventable disease and starvation, and will today and tomorrow and the next day. That tells you a great deal about our society. You don't have to look far to see how progress comes from doing things differently. The Apollo command module hits the atmosphere at 25,000 miles an hour. It's round and it's blunt, much more like a flying saucer than like a high-speed airplane should be, we thought. A different approach to propulsion involves magnetoaerodynamics. I did a literature search of government reports back in 1970. There were 900, 90% were classified. Somebody is interested in magnetoaerodynamics. I worked on nuclear rocket engines. You'll see a picture of one in a moment. The biggest one, about this big in diameter, power level was 4,400 megawatts. That's twice the power of Grand Coulee Dam. That was tested before 1970, mind you. The nuclear world, navies have submarines that can go for years without refueling. A nuclear-powered aircraft carrier can go for 18 years without refueling. Now, I worked on fusion rockets. They're exciting. You can kick particles out the back end that have 10 million times as much energy per particle as you can get in a conventional chemical rocket. Progress comes from doing things differently. There's a picture of an H-bomb on the left. There are some of the equations on the right. There are a number of different fusion equations. If you use the right stuff in the right way, you can kick particles out the back end with 10 million times as much energy per particle as in a chemical rocket. Every advanced civilization will know about fusion. Why? Because that's how the stars work. And they seem to be working all over the place out there. I said some people know more than others and aren't telling us. It took me 5 years to get these two examples of CIA UFO documents. You can read 8 words per page. There are thousands of documents that haven't been released. In the upper left, the nuclear-powered carrier, 18 years without refueling. On the right, 2 nuclear-powered submarines. Man is already harnessing the nucleus. Somebody a little more advanced than we are, say 100,000 years, is going to go way beyond that. There's a schematic in case you're wondering about a nuclear rocket. Cold hydrogen goes in and gets heated in the reactor and goes out hot. And the one on the right is one of these. That's one of the Phoebus systems. It was safely tested out not far from Area 51 in the Nevada desert. These are real, not imaginary. There is a lot of material out there. There's a lot of scientific material. There's a lot of junk out there about UFOs. Do look at the scientific material. There's a great deal to be learned. And let me give you one little thought. The most likely place that some of our visitors are originating from, one of 2 stars that are only 39 light years from here. That's just down the street. But these 2 sun-like stars are only 1/8 of a light year apart. They're 30 times closer to each other than the sun is to the next star over. They're 1 billion years older than the sun. They have had plenty of time and plenty of incentive to develop means for travel between the stars. And even if they're only 500 years ahead of us, think what wondrous technology they will have. Why don't they talk to us? I don't talk to the squirrels in my backyard. Thank you very much for listening.
Stanton, I had just a quick follow-up question for you. In the pre-discussion, you had mentioned a particular organization that you felt was one of the most responsible collectors of reportings.
Yes.
What is that organization?
There is an organization called the Mutual UFO Network. It's headquartered in Colorado in the United States. It's been around for 41 years, has an annual symposium with papers by scientists. Last month, they posted something like 500 reports of UFO sightings. Not 500, and that's a tiny percentage of all those that have occurred.
Okay, thank you.